My name is Jack Frost, and I'm a guardian. How do I know that? Because the moon told me so.
Hey everybody, this is Roxy Strider, and I am here to show you how I do my Jack Frost makeup. I'm going to apologize now because I didn't realize how terrible the lighting was as I was filming, so I probably should have filmed it either in my kitchen or my bedroom where I had a slightly better lighting. But I did what I could because I didn't have a table in either area that I could work from. So, yeah, at least you get to see the prettiness now. Starting off, you're going to want to put in your colored contacts in whatever kind that you have. You're going to want to put your hair back and take off any pre-existing makeup you have on. It's best to start without any makeup. And look, clean face. Okay, so we're going to start with foundation because this is kind of the most important part here. I have pretty slightly pale skin as it is, so I don't have to get any paler foundation, but you're going to want to get something that's pretty pale and more suited towards Jack. Here I'm using a concealer stick to hide any blemishes and paling out my lips and hiding any dark circles around my nose and under my eyes. You don't necessarily have to conceal your eye bags, because you'll see later on that I actually add it into my eye makeup anyways, because this kid's been around for 300 years, he's gonna have lost some sleep. So you're just gonna put on your foundation, blend it in, do whatever you usually do for this step, I guess. You can either use like a sponge, a brush, or even your hands. It doesn't really matter. Just get your foundation on there, blend everything in, make it look however you want, and just touch up things as need be before you move on to the next couple of steps. Here I'm taking some lotion because I do not own eyeshadow primer. The stuff's kind of expensive and I'm too lazy to actually go and buy it, and any kind of hand cream or lotion works just as well. So you want to just kind of take a very small dollop and apply that to the lid of your eyelid, because this will help the eyeshadow here. This little compact here is actually just a very kind of white-ish light powder foundation kind of thing. It's just to help pale out my face a little bit more than it already is. Now I'm taking my artistry palette that I got from a friend of mine, and I'm going to be taking this big fluffy blush and taking that neutral color up there and applying it all over my lid and up towards my brow bone and stuff. This is just to kind of even out the tone a little bit more and blend it into my foundation so it's not this sleep-deprived, ugly little eyelid. And I'm taking this mid-brown color and I'm applying it to my inner corner, my outer corner, and again, like I mentioned before, under my eye for that sleepless bags under your eye kind of look. This is just to give a bit of a masculine definition, and I use that term pretty loosely. Here I'm taking my contour palette and I'm going to be taking that dark shade over there with a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be applying my contour in the usual places that you usually put contour, so under my cheekbones, my jawline, the sides of my nose, and just anywhere where you feel that you want to put some contour to make yourself appear a little bit more masculine for Jack, go for it. I actually apply a little bit into the cleft of my chin because it's more of a aesthetic for myself. So yeah, just contour as preferred, because it's your face. Do what you want. And then make sure you blend it in, because if it's not blended in, it's gonna look really tacky. So here I'm taking my same brush and I'm applying this really vibrant blush to the apples of my cheeks and the ball of my nose. This is important because you know when you're out in the cold, your cheeks are gonna get really drowsy. So that's what I've pretty much done. Here I'm taking a kind of like a baby powder, and I'm basically just diluting the pigment of it and also giving my face a bit of a highlight. Because who has the money to buy a highlighter? I don't. So baby powder works. Here I'm taking a sharp angled brush and my artistry palette once more, and I'm taking this dark brown color because we're going to be filling in our brows now. Jack Frost does have some pretty thick dark brows, and I'm got pretty thick dark brows myself, but I just want to make it a little bit more defined. So I'm taking my angled brush and I'm following the natural curvature of my eyebrow and just kind of defining it a little bit. You don't have to blend it in if you don't want to, but you can do what you feel is necessary for doing his eyebrow. I've never really done brows aside from just angled brushes and eyeshadow, so this is the best I could do. I'm going back to my contour palette and I'm just touching things up now. I'm also dabbing a bit of color onto my lips just to see if I can make it appear slightly colored but also pale. So I'm just using various products either from my contour palette or from my NYX powder foundation, as you see here. This step is totally optional, but you do want to go back and just touch anything up if you feel like anything needs to be touched up. Touch it up now. I'm adding a bit more highlight to my face just to pale out some of the pigment and stuff. Now I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm doing my waterline to give myself a bit more of an animated eye look to my eye and also make it appear brighter and a little bit larger. Again, this is kind of like an optional step that you don't necessarily have to do. Now I'm taking my artistry eyeliner, and I'm doing a slightly winged kind of eyeliner, but it's not necessarily a wing, it's more you're extending the outer corner of your eye, just to give it that more animated kind of a look. That little swipe there was, a friend was messaging me and it was bugging me, so I was just deleting it. So just line your upper lid in sort of that slightly extend kind of eyeliner look, and then I also add a bit of eyeliner underneath my waterline just to define the look anyways. Now I'm taking this glitter eyeliner kind of thing. I'm not actually sure what this is for, but I use it as eyeliner. Yeah, it's eyeliner. And I add it, I'm just adding it to the inner corner of my eye just to give a bit of a definition, and sparkles are fun. So now you're going to get ready to put your wig on because this is important. I usually tie my hair back in a ponytail and then put the wig cap on just to make sure everything is secured and out of the way. Now here I'm going to put on my sweater because it's important. So yay, sweater's on! And now we're going to put on the wig and do like a quick little bit of a style. I already have my wig pre-styled and stuff with all my spikes already in it, as you can see. But I'm just going to style it more around my face and my ears just to make sure it looks half decent. And there we go.